It's no secret that at 40 years old, LeBron James is not ready to quietly ride off into the sunset. The four-time NBA champion still burns with the desire to win another title, and he wants to win it now with the Los Angeles Lakers. But there's a catch. This past February, the Lakers made a blockbuster move, trading for Dallas Mavericks superstar Luka Doncic. The problem? LeBron's win-now mentality and the Lakers' long-term plans for their 26-year-old phenom don't seem to line up. LeBron has been pushing for the Lakers to load up with championship-caliber talent immediately. Meanwhile, the organization appears to be taking a more patient approach, building a roster step-by-step around Doncic, with an eye on sustained success over the next decade. The tension hasn't gone unnoticed. Media outlets have been quick to point out James' frustration, even suggesting he's struggling with the idea of being the team's second star rather than its undisputed leader. Now, former NBA veteran and Miami Heat legend Udonis Haslem has stepped into the conversation, and he's siding with LeBron, but also with the Lakers. On his OG's podcast, Haslem spoke candidly about the situation. He said he understands LeBron's hunger for another championship ring, but he also believes it might be time for Luka Doncic to take over as the face of Laker Nation. Haslem told co-hosts Corey Kispert and Mike Miller, quote, "Man, listen. Two things can be true now. He can rightfully deserve an opportunity to play for a championship his last year. But another thing can be true. It is time for somebody else to step in and take over the realm of Laker Nation. You make a trade for a guy like Luka Doncic, you have to build around him. It's a balanced take, acknowledging that both sides have legitimate priorities. LeBron, as one of the greatest players of all time, wants to end his Lakers tenure with another championship. The Lakers, on the other hand, have invested heavily in Doncic and want to secure their future by making him the centerpiece." Haslem went further, making a bold claim that stirred debate among fans. He said LeBron James effectively saved the Lakers franchise after Kobe Bryant's retirement. When James joined the Lakers in 2018, the team was coming off years of mediocrity. Within 2 seasons, LeBron led them to their first championship since 2010, tying the Boston Celtics for the most titles in NBA history with 17. For Haslem, that achievement alone earns James the right to demand a roster that can compete for a title, even if it's his final year in Los Angeles. Haslem spent 20 years in the NBA, and his perspective comes with experience. He understands not just the game, but the business side of the league. In his view, the best solution would have been for the Lakers and LeBron to meet in the middle, finding a balance between competing immediately and building for the future. Quote, "That's nothing against Bron, and that's nothing against the decision the Lakers are making. I wish they had been able to meet in the middle and make both sides happy, but I don't know if that's realistic. As basketball players, you know this killer, we want to feel wanted, we want to feel appreciated. And that," Haslem warns, "is where the Lakers could be making a mistake. Not making LeBron feel appreciated after all he's done for the franchise could backfire. If James feels undervalued, the relationship could end on a sour note, with both sides parting ways as soon as next summer." Haslem's comments highlight the delicate balancing act the Lakers face. On one hand, they have the NBA's biggest active star, still capable of high-level play, still hungry for a ring. On the other, they have a generational young talent in Luka Doncic, who could carry the franchise for years to come. If the Lakers choose to lean fully into Doncic's timeline, LeBron may not get the aggressive roster moves he's hoping for. If they pivot to satisfy LeBron's championship push, they could risk delaying the long-term plan for Luka. For now, the question remains: will the Lakers find a way to satisfy both their living legend and their rising superstar? Or will this be the beginning of the end for LeBron James in purple and gold? One thing's certain, Udonis Haslem has made it clear, both LeBron's urgency and Luka's ascension are valid. And in the NBA, as in life, two things can indeed be true at the same time.